All right, so this video of Bridging the Gap is about complaining. You know, we as leaders, sometimes we get upset, we get flustered, we get tired, we don't necessarily agree at all times with the way things are occurring. But it's important that we as leaders never complain down. If we're going to complain, we always complain up. We have to be mindful of complaining and be mindful that we don't complain down, because we're in a different position than the soldiers that we lead. We're in a different position than that E2 or that E3 that's in charge, that's charged with carrying out a tasking. You know, we are that leader. We are that voice and that representative, you know, of our commanders, of our first sergeants, our command sergeant majors. So instead of taking the easy route and just complaining and being another voice of complaining, you know, let's say you're a company commander, or you're a platoon leader. Let's say you're a platoon sergeant, squad leader, and you're giving a tasking, and you take that back to your unit. Maybe you don't agree with it. Maybe you feel it's a waste of time, but you were tasked with doing it. So when you deliver that tasking to your subordinates, to your squad, to your company, ensure that it never comes across as, hey, you know, this is stupid, but we got to do it. Or, hey, you know, we have to do this because the commander wants us to, or because the first sergeant wants us to. No. You are a representative of that commander, of that first sergeant. So when you deliver that tasking to your subordinates, to your element, you deliver it as if it's coming from you. Hey, this is what we're going to do. Maybe they complain. Maybe they say, we don't get it. This is stupid. Then you are responsible for ensuring that they understand the reason behind that tasking and that they meet it with resilience and not complaining. And if you disagree with something and you want to complain, then you always complain up. You know, talk to your commander, talk to your first sergeant about it. You know, have a sit down with them and talk to them about it. You know, you'll see eye to eye. Every commander and first sergeant, you know, we make decisions, but a good commander and first sergeant is always about listening to the leaders that they lead and making sure that they're making the right decisions for their unit. So ensure, you always remember, never complain down, always complain up if you're going to complain. I would make the argument that you shouldn't complain, but you should always come across with some solutions to an issue you may have. But ensure and be mindful that you never, ever complain down, because your words carry a lot of weight. Your actions carry a lot of weight. Soldiers are watching every single thing you do. So it's even more important that you be mindful of how you carry yourself and the words you say when you don't necessarily agree with something. So don't complain down.